Hi, sport enthusiasts, sport aficionados on All Star Play channel where we give you intriguing match updates. Wow, this is another update from uh, Adam Wharton. How Crystal Palace starlet went from championship unknown to fighting for an England Hero spot in less than 6 months. The holding midfielder has adapted superbly to the Premier League and has fast-tracked his way into the Three Lions squad. Ahead of a major tournament, there is typically a clamour for the player of the moment to be included in the England squad. A chorus of call from pundits and fans that is eventually answered. That was the case with Kobe Mino earlier this year. On other case, you have a boat from the blue that no one saw coming. That's the best way to describe Adam Wharton called up by Gareth Southgate for England Provisional Euro 2024 squad. Wharton has only been playing in the Premier League since February after a transfer deadline day switch to Crystal Palace from Blackburn Rovers. It's fair to say that many England supporters wouldn't have heard of him until he made his debut game against Brighton from the bench, and they certainly wouldn't have been impressed by the end of the crushing 4-1 defeat. But Wharton had kicked on other new Palace coach Oliver Glasner, playing a vital role in the Eagles' flying finish to the season, in which they won 6 of their last 7 matches, stunning Liverpool and embarrassing Manchester United in the process. And now he has booted long-time England servant Jordan Henderson out of the squad and staked his claim to be included on the final 26-match roster for Germany. Go, then chart the stunning and sudden rise to the soon-to-be England international. Where does this begin for Adam Wharton? Wharton was born into a family of passionate Blackburn fans and joined the club academy at the age of 6, following the footsteps of his old brother Scott, who still plays for the club. He made his debut in a 1-0 defeat at home to Stoke City in August 2022 when he was age 18. Despite that disappointing start, Blackburn had an impressive season, only missing out on the championship playoff by 1 point. And Wharton was a big factor in their progress, making 18 appearances in the league while chipping in with 2 goals. Wharton signed a 5-year contract with Blackburn in December 2023, but that did not ward off interest from bigger clubs, and just a month later, Palace made an approach for him after a first offer was rejected. The two clubs agreed a fee of an initial €18 million, equivalent to $23 million, rising to €22 million, equivalent to $28 million, and Wharton opted stick to shape up Park. Wharton quickly gained some composure after that rocky debut in the Dublin at Brighton, and a standout performance came to Anfield in April. He helped Palace end a 5-game winless streak by pulling off an unlikely win over Liverpool, dealing a massive blow to Jurgen Klopp's side title hopes in the process. Wharton played a big role in Eberechi Eze scoring the only goal of the game, but his quality in midfield throughout the game shone through, and England greats Alan Shearer and Gary Lineker were thoroughly impressed as they watched on. What a performance! He is so calm on the ball, doesn't give it away, never look flustered, track back, look good going forward, really good all-round game. Lineker said, "The rest is football podcast." Shearer added, "When I was at Blackburn, they were telling me about him. They said they had to sell him for obvious reasons, and they felt as if Palace had got a great deal. Got him on the ship. I understand why today. You watch him. He's been really impressive. I thought he ran that midfield today when you consider who he was against and being at Anfield. That's a pretty big thing. He was absolutely outstanding." How is he going about Wharton? The raid of Anfield was the beginning of Palace's streak of 6 wins in 7 games, and Wharton continued to excel above all in the 4-0 demolition of Manchester United. He schooled Mino and Christian Eriksen in the Red Devil midfield, allowing his attacking teammates Eze, Jean Phillips, Mateta and Michael Olise to do real demand damage. He registered his third assist of the campaign in his next game against Wolves, a 3-1 win before his side hammer Aston Villa 5-0 on the final day. And Watson Wainwright campaign got even better when he was called up to the England preliminary squad to Southgate, offering him a chance to go to his first major tournament. Watson has the usual qualities you would expect a holding midfielder, making the second highest amount of tackles in the Palace squad this season and winning in the second most duels, but he is also a highly creative player. He stepped up so quick and is adapting to Premier League football and the intensity the speed of the game. Palace boss Glasner said in early May, his decision making, his pre-orientation, his solution with one or two touches are amazing. Watson's former Blackburn boss John Dad Thomason said, I saw the quality on the ball. He can do things that nobody sees before. He can play passes under pressure. He can play one touch and he has great vision on the ball. He's Champions League level. Thomason said Watson needed to improve more off the ball, and Watson agreed last year he told Scotted Notebook. It was something I had all throughout my academy life, that I didn't work hard enough out of possession. The classic number 10. The higher you go, your margin for error basically disappear. Every time you switch off everything you are a second late to track a runner that can be punished. But it's something I have really tried to work on since making the move up to first team football, and I think I have got a lot stronger out of possession. Even on the ball, there is so much for me to improve on, whether it's the timing of my passing, the intention of my passing. You never stop. I have never been somebody who get ahead of themselves. Watson has said he takes inspiration from many different players, but single out Sergio Busquets and Rodri as the holding midfielder he admired the most. More casual watcher of the game probably wouldn't realize how much players like Busquets and or Rodri affect the game or how valuable they are. He told Scotted Note. That's why I like to take different bits from a lot of players, top players, but I am my own player in my own way. And that's just as important at the moment. Watson get too few goal to be in the same category as Rodri, who finished the season with 9 strikes and of course struck the only goal in the 2023 Champions League final. Busquets, who scored 11 times in 15 La Liga season for Barca, seems a more apt comparison for now. Wow, my people, this is intriguing sport analysis coming to your end from Outside Play about Watson. Watson will be looking to impress Southgate in training and then will be eyeing England first pre-tournament friendly against Bosnia and Herzegovina on June 3 at Stark Gym Park as the match is in which he can make his international debut. He will have his work cut out in making the 26-man squad and going to Germany, but he does have the advantage in that there are few direct competitors for his position in holding midfield. Even if he doesn't make the first cut, he can look forward to his first full season with Palace, who are certain to be a force to be reckoned with after their sensational end to the campaign. But don't expect him to stick around at Shelford Park for too long. As Thomason put it, he has Champions League potential and Europe top club will come calling soon enough. This is the intriguing sport analysis about Watkins coming to your earrings from All Star Play channel. Don't forget to subscribe on our channel. See you in our next update.